We got game number 5 of the World Series, as the first 2 games were won by the Tigers, but the last 2 have been won by the Cubs. So we are tied at 2 in a pivotal game 5, where the winner can take some huge momentum. Pitching for Detroit is going to be Matt Manning, who in 2 postseason starts is 1-0 with a 2.25 ERA. He closed out the ALDS and pitched very well in the ALCS, as he gets Javier Baez on the curveball. Pitching for Chicago is Jose Quintana, who pitched in Game 1 of the World Series and pitched very well, but since the Cubs scored no runs, they still lost the game. As the first batter for Detroit is going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. Win your chicken dinner. As Fernando Tatis Jr. hits the home run, and the Tigers get off to a quick 1-0 lead. Let's go second inning for Wilson Contreras, who would go down on the curveball. Nasty curveball from Manning. Next batter, Kyle Schwarber. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a bomb. As Schwarber ties the game up at 1 with one swing of the bat. 369 feet. Now Addison Russell up later in the second inning. He's just a window shopper because he's just looking. Now 1 on 2 outs for Jose Abreu, who would go yard into left field. Abreu has struggled in the postseason, but he gets a big home run, his first postseason home run, as he doubled his RBI total from 2 to 4. There's Ian Happ, who would strike out. Now in the 5th inning for Javier Baez, as Matt Manning continues to do his thing. 6th inning, Ian Happ, what do you know, another strikeout. As that would finish Manning's day, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. As bottom 6, George Springer with the Springer Dinger and the bat flip, making it 4-1, trying to put some icing on the cake as the 2017 World Series MVP going deep. There's Josh Bell, who would go down on the fastball. 2 outs, nobody on for Bobby Bradley, who would go deep into left field, making it 5-1 as the balls are flying all over the yard. And let's just say we're far from done, as it's 5-1 now. Touch 'em all, Bradley. 7th inning for Alejandro Alonso, but Rizzo makes a phenomenal defensive play, getting the double play. Now 8th inning for Jake Rogers, he strikes out, and Fernando Tatis, that one looks like it should be foul, but Ian Happ, he's gonna lay out for it, getting dirty. Excellent play, or that's Kyle Schwarber, not Ian Happ. 2 outs for George Springer, 2 homers and 2 bat flips on the day for Springer. It's now 6-1 Detroit Tigers, 406 feet. And Josh Bell would say more where that came from, as the very next batter, Bell with a bat flip of his own, making it 7-1 Tigers as the bats keep on rolling. But third time's the charm, right? Why not keep it going? As the hat trick, Bobby Bradley goes deep. That's 3 straight batters who have hit home runs for the Detroit Tigers. And why not make it 4 as Yasiel Puig on a 3-0 count goes yard into left field, and the Tigers get 4 straight batters to hit home runs in Game 5 of the World Series. Paul DeJong would ruin the streak, but Paul DeJong would get a double, so still works out. As the Tigers' bats are really going after these relief pitchers, and Alejandro Alonso, who has mightily struggled in the World Series, he even gets a base hit. DeJong scores, making it 10-1, as 2 on the corners, 2 outs, Albert Almora up. DeJong makes the play. The Tigers win by a final score of 10-1 and are 1 game away from becoming world champions.